Hi, it's Cookie Corral and Sharon Simon, our comedian for the night. How you doing, Sharon?
I am doing so amazing. I'm so excited for tonight's show. It's like, yay!
Yay! She's going to be opening up for Greg. So we have about, let me see how many minutes, probably about 10 or so.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
We're paying you by the minute. So
By the minute.
By the minute. We are paying you by the minute.
$5 right now.
Exactly. So this is good. So I'm glad you're going to be here.
Me too.
Look around. You know what to do. You've been so many places. Where's your last place you've been?
Last night, I was in Peddler's Village. It was an amazing show outside amongst a scarecrow festival. So
for Halloween.
Not only, for Halloween, very early Halloween. We don't waste time anymore. It's like already Christmas.
Right,
It's
okay.
July, you know
there you go. Okay, good. So it is almost Christmas time, Halloween time, but we're here at Randolph Dinner, and I am glad that she's here with us tonight. And you're going to get to see her in about 10 minutes.
That just costs $10 more.
That's another $10. That's
$10.
right. Okay. All right, Sharon. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Okay, all right, so let's get this started. We're going to bring out our first comedian. She's going to show you what a comedy show is supposed to look like. So, to the uninitiated, because we're here at a banquet hall and a diner. So, okay, so our first comedian I just met. So I really don't know her credits, but I'm sure she's toured all over the East Coast, and she can correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so she's nodding her head. All right, so without further ado, and those of you who don't know, use your smartphones to look at what ado means, especially you kids over there, because you're young and tattooed, you probably, all right, okay, good. So anyway, let's bring up Sharon Simon, come on.
Thank you so much. Hi, everybody. Hi. I came here from New York City. I am from New York City. Thank you. Best part, New Jersey. That means I have no idea what a do means. Do you know what the fuck that means? I have no idea. So, I've been a comic for 20 years. No matter how many times I get up here, when I stand up here, I get anxious. Can you tell? Do I look anxious? Yeah. I live with generalized anxiety disorder. That just means I'm Jewish. Any other Jews here? I see we have Jews at this table. I'm glad you're drinking wine, sir, and not coffee. I am tired of watching Jewish people down coffee while saying how anxious they are. But let me tell you something. The other day, I had a complete panic attack. I couldn't taste, and I couldn't smell. I assumed I had COVID, right? Then I remembered, I'm vegan. People hate vegans, right? Some of you, I can see the way you're looking at me like you want to Jersey beat the fuck out of me. Like, people hate vegans. I was working with this guy. We're just working together, right? And he's like, Sharon, you're a vegan and you're a woman. How do you get your iron when you're on your period? What? That is such a big assumption that I get my period. So then he's like, I bet you if I made you a chicken dinner and offered you $1 million to eat it, you'd eat it. Of course I'd eat it. I'd eat a baby for $1 million. Are you kidding me? But this is the thing, right? Like you're all having a nice meal, you're enjoying yourself. You probably assume if I sat down with you, I would be judging you and telling you what to eat. And I don't do that ever, ever. My husband eats everything. Well, not everything. Thank you. He doesn't eat crushed red pepper. That's what I call my cooch. Hey. Married people here? Happily married people here? How are there more happily married people than, man, I better move back to New Jersey. You people sound super fucking happy. That's great.
Divorce!
No, you're not. How long are you two together?
Many years.
That's not an answer. That means I don't remember. And I don't want to say the wrong thing because then I may end up paying for dinner. That's what that means. Let me ask you, sir, how long are you together?
27.
Wow. I have to answer that. Damn. 27. Who knows? Have things changed at all for you two? She's such a liar, isn't she? Isn't she a liar? I love being married, but a lot has changed. Like, a lot has changed. And my perspective of life in general has changed. First off, my husband, beautiful guy, bought me a ring, held on to it for 2 years. 2 years. He was waiting to propose to me on a day where I didn't complain. The second we got married, everybody was down our throat. When are you gonna have kids? When are you gonna have kids? Like, look at me. I'm not even the person that my friends ask me to watch their kids. I'm the person that kids ask me to buy them booze. And of course I do if they'll share it. Though I had an IUD put in because I can't have kids. You can't use a condom when you're married. So, sir, do you know what an IUD is? He's so proud. I'm so proud. So proud of my people. So the thing doesn't go in on its own, and the doctor is basically like, if you want this thing to go in and not get pregnant, you have two choices. You can have surgery or go home and have a lot of sex. Right? Easy choice. So I go home to my husband and he's like, I'm not in the mood. You're not in the mood. I have a prescription for dick. Do you want me to fill it elsewhere? Because I'd be happy to. Tonight's the night at the Randolph Dinner. There's a back room there, purple, looks like it's ready for Prince to fuck me in. What happens to you guys once we get married? Like when we were single, we would go out and we would drink and he would tell me secrets. Now if we drink together, that is the only time he insists on having the sex that I know in that moment he's incapable of having. But I don't want to get down on marriage. I want to explain something to you. I think that if you're single, this looks like single ladies at this table, right? Some single ladies at this table? Not you. You too? You're single? Absolutely. You're not with that dude? No. I gotta say, this dude has been hoping he turned bright red, and not just Irish drinking red. Like, I came out tonight thinking I was gonna fuck this bitch, and now I'm just gonna eat French fries. What the hell? Might have some cheesecake since I'm not getting any cheesecake. Might as well. And I had fun when I was single. I was wild. I was so slutty back in the day that when the doctor spanked me, I held my breath. Just so he would spank me again. You have to be wild first, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
You're in your wild phase, I can tell. I can tell. Yeah, no. You didn't bite me, so there you go, sir. I mean, maybe some, I don't know, maybe not. I do think a lot about marriage is nonsense. Don't you think so? Like, some of it's beautiful and some of it's nonsense. Like, the way you guys propose is a bunch of bullshit, don't you think? I'm the only one. All right, listen to me, hear me out. I know a lot about guys. Guys get on one knee, right? And then they take a woman's hand and they're like, baby, you are the best thing that's ever happened to me. And I am going to spend my life making you happy. I know we're Jersey smart. All right. Don't you want a man to propose to you the way men really think? I know you do. I always wanted a man to be like, Sharon, I guess you're the best I'm gonna do. You told me if I didn't do this, you'd stop sucking my dick. And it's time, baby. It's time for me to get on your healthcare plan. But don't get me wrong, please don't. I respect the sacredness of marriage, very much so. I do. I was with a married man for over 3 years, so I was getting into. And I saved anal for my husband. I loved putting on that strap on. I've only been married 3 years. Marriage is not what I thought it would be. I'm going to close out on this. I grew up in the 90s. I remember the movie Indecent Proposal. That taught me what I thought marriage was going to be like. You're very young. Do you know that movie? All right, let me explain this movie to you. Back in the 90s, there was a movie where Robert Redford, who was considered very good looking at the time, offered Demi Moore $1 million, a married woman, to have sex with him once. And it was an indecent proposal. All we talked about that year, remember? All we talked about was, would you do it? Would you let your partner do it? Let me tell you something. If someone offered me $1 million for one night of sex with him, my husband would be on Amazon buying his PlayStation. He'd be like, suck his dick, we need some games with it. Fuck that, I'm coming with you, he can fuck me in the ass. We need a new car. I'm Sharon Simon, please follow me,
Thank you, Sharon. She has a prescription for dick. Okay. That was fantastic. I never heard that one before. And she'd also eat babies and other things too for $1 million. So, any millionaires out there, you know where to go. Okay.